Okay, look at the whiteboard. I'm not going into any sort of introductory speech. You understand very well that the introductory speech actually kills time, so it's not necessary. To almost achieve something, the first one. Okay, today I'm going to give you some idioms, and these idioms are very important because you have to use these idioms when you speak English, and then only your English will be idiomatic. And so, number one is to almost achieve something. What is the idiom for it? Use any idiom you like. I think you have a few idioms at least in your vocabulary. So, any of the idioms that are in your vocabulary suits this particular meaning. Otherwise, I'm going to give you an idiom today, and that is to almost achieve something. The idiomatic expression is to come within an ace of. To come, COME, come within, WITHIN, within an ace, ace of, to come within an ace of. This is the idiom. Now make a sentence with this idiom. If you cannot make a sentence with the idioms that you are learning, it will be useless for you to cram your memory with a lot of idioms. Whenever you learn any particular English word or English idiom, you should learn also the application of that idiom. So if you frame a sentence with this idiom, what it will be like. To almost achieve something is the meaning. To come within an ace of. The sentence may be, I have come within an ace of getting the first prize. I have come within an ace of getting the first prize. I haven't got the first prize, but I could have had I tried a little harder. So this is the meaning. Almost you know very well. So I have not achieved the first prize. Almost achieved. So that is, I have come within an ace of getting the first prize. Number two, to support a person or thing that fails. You are supporting a person or a thing that is sure to fail. Say your friend is supporting a certain team in the World Cup, and you know that team is going to fail. That team is going to be defeated, will not be able to qualify into the final rounds. So, what should you tell your friend at that time? You may use this particular expression. My dear friend, you are supporting a person or you are supporting a team that fails or that is sure to fail. So, the idiomatic expression is to back, BACK, back the, the wrong, WRONG, wrong horse, HORSE, to back the wrong horse. My dear friend, you are backing the wrong horse. Why? Because I know that team is very weak and it is not possible for that team to reach the final rounds. So I'm using this particular idiom. My dear friend, you are backing the wrong horse. Or even if that is a particular thing, say you have started a business and the business is not very promising. So your father tells you, you have invested a lot of money, my dear son, but you are backing the wrong horse. That means your business is not going to give you any profit at all. Number three, to stop doing something, especially working. To stop doing something, especially working. This particular idiom, which I'm going to give you, is used in spoken English very often, in conversational English very often. So, say now you're holding a class here, spoken English class. The duration of the class is 1 hour. So, at the end of the hour, I tell you, let us now end the class. Let's now end the class. So somehow like this, let's stop doing something, especially working. So we are working now. We are teaching and learning English. And now we have to stop that. 1 hour is over. So what should I say? There is a beautiful idiom for that. And if you use that idiom when you are speaking this particular foreign language, your English will sound very sound and idiomatic. That is, let us call it a day. Let's call it a day. Here, let me write this. To call, call, eat, eat, a day, day, day. Let's call it a day. Let's call it a day means let us end or let us stop doing what we are doing now, especially working. Say we have been studying for quite a long time. Now it is time for us to have dinner. So you all think let's call it a day. We'll study tomorrow once again. So for today, let's call it a day. All right. Number 4, an event which people think will be exciting, but which is disappointing when it happens. A much hyped thing. Say you have organized a function, a musical function, and you have pepped up all you have encouraged all the participants. The participants are also very excited. You have hyped the function in such a manner that the guests have come, the people have come to watch that function with a lot of expectations. But ultimately, what happens because of the poor performance of the artists or the performers, the function, in fact, becomes very boring and you feel very disappointed. So, this is the meaning. An event which people think will be exciting but which is disappointing when it happens. One particular idiom is there. It is not necessary for you to use this long meaning, but there is a very concise idiom. If you use that idiom, the idiom will mean what this particular so many words mean. What so many words mean, a few words can mean. What is that? A damp squib. Yes. A damp, DAMP, damp squib, SQUIB, damp squib. If you cannot make out what is written here, I will request you to watch this video full screen. If you watch this video full screen, I think it will become easier for you to make out what is written here. And also, when I'm writing something here, I'm just spelling out the words very loudly so that you can note down, of course, in your diary or in your exercise book. So let's make a sentence with this particular noun phrase or the idiom. There's noun. This idiom is a noun. Okay. So let's make a sentence. We have been rehearsing for our drama. We are going to stage a drama. We have been rehearsing for this drama for last 2 months, but ultimately the drama becomes a damp squib. Becomes a damp squib. That means it is disappointing, very disappointing. Though it was expected to be exciting. Number 5, to be able to do something very easily. As it starts with the infinitive to, you understand very well that the idiom also will be a verb because it starts with to, and here the idiom starts, this particular meaning starts with n. Therefore, you can clearly understand that the idiom must be a noun, a nominal idiom. So number 5, to be able to do something very easily. What is that idiom which means what is written here? Say you are saying that I'm able to do this particular thing very easily, or you are talking about your brother. My brother can do it very easily. What will be that idiom? The idiom is to be able to do something very easily can do something on one's ear. EAR, ear. Let me write here. Can, CAN, can do something, SOMETHING, something on, on one's, ONE apostrophe S, one's ear, EAR, ear. So, what will be the sentence? You frame a sentence with this idiom. Uh, what will the sentence be like? My brother can do it on his ear. You are talking about the participation in the annual sports of your school. So your brother is going to take part, and your friends are saying, "Is it possible for your brother to get a prize there?" You say, "My brother can do it on his ear. My brother can do it on his ear. And my brother can do it very easily." Now let's move on to number 6, and this is the last one for this video session. To accept criticism or punishment for something that you have done. You have done something wrong, and now you have to, of course, uh, you have to accept criticism. People will be criticizing you, or you will be punished, and you have to accept that punishment. What is that idiom which you can use in place of this long meaning? Only 3 words. You need 3 words to mean what so many words mean. And the 3 words are to face the music. That's right. Let me write here. To face, FACE, face the music, MUSIC, to face the music. You have invited your enemy to the party, and your enemy comes to attend the party and absolutely makes a mess of the party. So finally, your friends, your close friends tell you, you invited your enemy, and at the time knew that this was going to be the result. So now you have to face the music. Now you have to face the music. The other people who attended the party will be criticizing you, or if it is an official program, then your office authorities will punish you, and you have to face the consequences. To face the consequences, in place of consequences, you may use this word music. To face the consequences is not an idiom, just plain English. But if you remove the word consequences and use music in place of consequences, it will become an idiom, and that will be an idiomatic expression. Nowadays, actually, it is better for you to speak idiomatic English. But even when you are writing, not only about speaking, when you are writing something, if you use a lot of idioms, the listeners or the readers will be very happy. The readers will feel pleased, and will have uh, will be able to appreciate your writing. Therefore, I shall advise you to use as many idioms as you can when you are speaking English, and even when you are writing English, because this is the age of idiomatic English. Everybody will be the great speakers. If you watch the running commentary, say, of any sports, maybe cricket, football, or any game for that matter, then you will see those running commentators use a lot of idioms, like Robi Shastri, Gavaskar, so many other foreign commentators are also there who use a lot of idioms. And if you use the idioms, then it will be better. In which sense, I should say that people will feel that you know English in the truest sense of the term, and that is what you want. Of course, everybody looks forward to being appreciated. So I will just tell the name of speaker, SHASHI Tharoor. Everybody knows his name. He is known as a politician, but those who are fond of English appreciate his English, and people often learn a lot of new words from him. Now, you can be also a follower of that particular gentleman. You can learn a lot of idioms, a lot of English words, and you may use those words in your speech or in your writing. However, it's not necessary to make this video a little longer, because already I think it has been about 12 or 13 minutes. So let us call it a day. If you like this video, give a like. If you don't like this video, give a thumbs down. Okay, no problem at all, my dear friends. You are my family. Thank you very much. See you again in the next video session. So long.